I think we are in.
Yep,
We
on
are
air.
in. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Galactic Racing Tournament 25th anniversary of Star Wars Episode 1 Racer Edition. A qualifying match in which we're gonna see Nock, Lilac, and Digital put up their best performance to try and qualify for the tournament. I'm accompanied with Radiant Variant. My name is DA Racer, and I hope you guys are stoked for what's gonna happen tonight.
And we are back specifically on the 25th anniversary of the game. To the date. This is where it all began, and we are putting on a show for you.
This is gonna be a happy anniversary.
It would be a happy anniversary if they weren't starting with one of the most merciless tracks in the amateur circuit.
Indeed, indeed. For quite some time, I thought Vengeance was originally meant for the Galactic circuit, but at the end of the day, realized it was a bit easy, and Death Rows, having been designed for the amateur circuit, moved in Galactic because it's not so easy, but the fact is, we don't really know. All in all, Vengeance is a pretty hard track, on which I had a rough time during my Equals match.
Definitely weren't a fan of it from the post-game interview, I can say that much.
Yeah.
That being
The
said,
story will
we
tell
do
it.
have
I hate
we do
Vengeance.
have our layouts for today. We're going to be doing the usual qualifying suite. 20 minutes on Vengeance, amateur course number 6. 25 minutes on Zuga Challenge, semi-pro circuit, course number 5. I believe it's number 5. And finally, Sebulba's Legacy for 10 minutes, Galactic Circuit, track number 2. It's going to be rough. That Sebulba's Legacy timer is not very forgiving. In those times allotted, our racers are going to have to get the best time possible, and once they have a time stored up, they can attempt to improve on it within that time frame. Shall we get them started?
Well, I'm pinging them in the tournament live channel so they are notified that the race is going to begin. I'm making sure everybody is ready before.
I have my personal timer on hand for when we get started. I know you are keeping track of our 5-minute warning.
Yep. Organization, people. It is gonna be as clean as we possibly can deliver it to you. Alright, Nock seems to be ready.
Nock stream looks frozen for me, and DU's in the middle of a run. So have they received the pings yet?
Digital seems to be ready. Everybody's ready. I'm gonna start the timer soon.
Alrighty.
Lol. Countdown given, and timer started for the 5-minute warning. Alright.
Here we go.
Let's have a look at their performance.
It looks like they're still in the warm-ups.
Yep, because of the streaming delay.
I'm still on streaming delay. Beans.
Alright, so
there we go.
I know that's when I received the ready from Digital. Okay, perfect. It's gonna start soon, ladies and gentlemen. Business is about to pick up.
My stream must be lagging like heck. I'm gonna try and refresh it. See if that fixes anything on my end.
Nope. It is not flagging like hell. It's just people finally starting the race. Uh-oh. Maybe Digital started a little bit before the... Maybe it's not synced. Oh yeah, it's not
DU with the whole shot. And now Nock is underway, and now Lilac is underway.
There may be a bit of lag on the stream. I'm gonna check if anybody says something about it. No, apparently everything is fine. Phone ringing. I'm not there.
Yep, we are underway. Everyone's on the move this time around.
I'm gonna make sure my door is closed so nobody comes bothering me during the match. It is.
So unfortunately, we got a bit of a rough start because everyone's on the move already. As they go into the second lap, I guess we can break down the track as it comes along. Vengeance is
Digital. Yep.
Vengeance is definitely on the merciless end of things. The big highlights are going to be your introduction to anti-gravity terrain, in which case you're actually locked into the center of the track and have to fly around almost like you're flying a fighter jet, which is makes pretty good sense because you are flying a bunch of jet engines strapped to a cockpit. Additionally, in those tubes, you're going to have a lot of company in the form of asteroids and a killer energy binder that, even if you're invulnerable, will grease you. There is no getting around it. That's why you got to dodge in that tunnel real quick. Additionally,
All right,
a lot of the tunnel is going to be in fast terrain. So some racers, they will use that terrain to let Ben's pods cool off in order to get as much boost as possible for later portions of the track. Oh boy. Looks like DU took a restart on that last lap, just barely crossing the line.
All right, I had to drop out of the commentary for a second. People were bothering me at the door.
No interruptions. We can't have that.
Nope.
It doesn't look like they're following the traditional strategy of getting a bank time. They're just going at it. Although Lilac might be going for that bank time right now. They did just take a crash and they're still going. Ultimately, you are going to want to get some time in. Make sure you're not left with a blank on the scoreboard.
For a time, I thought Digital was going for it. Apparently, he restarted.
Yeah, he took a restart after just crashing as he crossed the line on lap 3.
I had a bit
Or
of
going into
trouble.
lap 3, excuse me.
I had a bit of trouble following what was happening, so thanks for the reminder.
I gotcha.
It is always like this in life, ladies and gentlemen. You're making sure that everything goes fine, and there's this one bit that goes haywire and knocks scoring a save time of 3 minutes 11 seconds, 0.735. Maybe that's better than my equals time. Nice performance.
But it's only a few minutes in. We still have about 15 minutes to go. But that is the first bank time out of these 3.
It was a 7:45, right?
7:35.
35, okay. Time registered. It appears that Lilac has some lag on her stream. No, fine. She's about to get her save time as well, which is a 406.15 point. Oh, didn't see it. Well, 155.
It looked like a 406.1. There will be plenty of time to improve on that. DU making his way through the boost figure 8, taking a bunch of scrapes on the way toward the cog tunnel. Outside of the prison exterior, getting ready to go back into the anti-gravity tubes. Yeah, good times for Vengeance are going to be within the 3 minutes to 3 minutes and 15-second range. That's a good part ahead. .145. Big thanks, Mikey. He's still taking those restarts. You got to get a time at least once in there, buddy.
I
Chasing
did a little
perfection. You
mess
might
up.
make a mistake. Oh, Lilac with a crash in the tunnel. Oh no. Oh no! Lilac gets soft rocked. Oh no! Ah, that is one thing I completely forgot to mention. I've never seen it happen on Vengeance before. If you
Damn.
happen to crash into the asteroids at such a time where your respawn point is marked inside the rock, you're stuck. You are dead stick. And the only way you're getting out of it is if you manage to alt tab out and it lets you loose, or you restart the run. It is brutally unforgiving. Oh man. I've never seen that happen on Vengeance before.
Well, what are you saying after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked. Absolutely taken down. That rock
that
has
you
been a
hate to see it.
while since I last got softlocked by the rock, but yeah, it
I've
was
only
back
seen
then
soft
part of
locks
the
on Gauntlet.
reasons. Yeah, it happened on Gauntlet too. Actually, practicing for the tournament, it happened to me recently on Gauntlet, but on Vengeance, it's been quite a while. Nevertheless, it's a spot on which you're going to get trapped eventually at some point, learning the game and playing it.
DU posts a 103.53 for his first lap. Lilac's stream is kind of frozen. There we go. Oh no!
Oh! Lilac taking another crash. But I guess she's gonna continue.
Good laps give you plenty of time to improve. DU heading back into AGT for the second lap. Knock about to close out the AGT on the first lap.
As you can see for DU on the second lap on the AGT, he was off-centered, which happens quite often to me, and is part of the reasons I'm not very eased up on Vengeance.
But with Vengeance, you've always got a partner in crime. In this case, quite literally, because one of the tactics to go with Vengeance and any of the UVO courses is to bring along an AI buddy to clear out some rocks for you. On Vengeance, that role goes to Fud Sang, who is the track favorite of the board and happens to be serving 4 life sentences there, so he's always going to be on the job. And he's pretty reliable. The last rock in the portion of the AGT right before the dirt tunnel heading back to start finish has one giant rock in particular, and Fud will ritualistically clear this rock out for you to make sure you are clear.
The AI player can also be used on tracks, for example, AQC and Sunken City, just so the doors remain opened in the same way for laps 2 and 3, so we can get through with the most optimal line we can take.
They might not win the races, but they are your best friend sometimes.
Yeah.
Lilac taking a repair heading toward the cog tunnel.
Basically here, the performance is obtained via optimization, and everything is good to take. Small details sometimes make the difference.
Lilac running a lot of repairs, and DU's stream is frozen up, so I can't see their time.
Yeah, I guess there's quite a bit of lag on everybody's internet today.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with DU. Oh
yeah.
No! Lilac taking another asteroid ship in the tunnel.
Oh, and that one was on lap 3. She's getting close to finish the circuit. Is she gonna PB over her?
Gonna be close. They will have a new personal best time.
And she's got it at 4:05.31. What's it gonna be? It's a 4:05.305.
And that time is in.
Lilac's got all my respect to participate in that tournament. She's doing everything she can. Let's have a look at Knock. Trying to... Oh! Dude, commentator's curse.
The
Was
moment you say
just
anything,
talking
it goes
about her
wrong.
and she crashed. Actually, given the delay of the streams, maybe it's not my fault. We got a thing here on the Star Wars Racer community. Sometimes the commentators are talking about the people racing, and it just so happens that they crash, and pretty soon.
Viewers, there goes Knock again. Uh-oh. I really hope DU posts another time, because I have no idea what to tell what his time was. Speaking of time, we're almost up. We have about 7 3/4 minutes to go for the 20-minute time.
I don't even know if DU scored a time yet. He's on lap
We couldn't
3
see it.
though. So let's hope he can score something.
It's looking pretty good right now. Sliding on the turn towards Cog Tunnel. And there it is
No.
again. Oh my goodness. DU, buddy.
Knock also appears to have some problems. I'm checking
But
the
at least
timer.
we have a time. We have a definitive time pinned down for Knock, though. Okay, DU's. No! Digital. You're killing me here, brother.
All right.
And now everything's frozen.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Technical difficulties. Happens all the time. Oh!
Okay, there we
We got
go.
a 306.32. Please show
306.320.
306.320.
Good lord.
That's a nice time. That's a nice time. All right. Maybe a little bit of flexing from or
Lilac with a new PB for the track.
apparently, yeah, it's a 112 for the lap.
Did you see if Knock just finished the time, or did they take a restart?
Well, she did, and she got a 311.735.
Okay. Oh, Lilac taking a lot of scrapes on that sidewall. They go through the anti-gravity tunnel right. They're looking at a very good improvement on their time. Get past the binder. There we go. Bring it home. Bring it home. Rotating in the tube, making it through.
Wow, that was hard for Knock. Just got the timer. Okay, 5-minute warning.
There we go. Lilac pulling up on the start-finish line for a large improvement on their previous time. Very nice chunk of time taken off. Let's go. Going from a 405, 305 down to a 345.
That's a nice improvement.
345, 633. My goodness, 20 seconds lopped off in the snap of a finger.
And the time
Excellent.
has been registered. That's perfect.
You're keeping track of them as well?
Recap, we got DigitalUnity with a time of 306.320, and then Knock with a time of 311.735, and Lilac with a time of 345.633.
No 4 minutes around here. We improve on those. We get those times out of the way. But my goodness, our stream is... Oh, no! Not taking a crash on the rocks before the energy binder.
Ouch. I don't care where the universe you're from, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, you don't like to see it that early in the tunnel. Later scrapes on asteroids are fine, but those early ones, they'll sting you if you aren't ready.
It can also depend on the TFPS setup of the participants. I know what's recommended by the best players is high FPS, high traction, so it's gonna be a 6600. I'm gonna
Especially
make
on Uvo.
a few
Oh, that's
explanations to the fine
big dent
people here on
cannons.
speedrunning too about TFPS, and I'll let those who got the bingo cards check the TFPS box on these.
Lag taking
Alright,
a crash at start finish before lap 2.
so for
If you want to get the explanations on the frame rates and traction, it's all you. Unfortunately, on my end, I'm used to Xbox, so oh my goodness, another time from DU,
and it's a
and it is an improvement.
306.13. What's it gonna be?
306.132,
132.
taking
Very
off a
slight
couple
improvement, but always good to take.
taking a couple tenths of a second off.
So,
Meanwhile, Knock
regarding
is.
the
Go ahead.
Regarding the TFPS, it's some form of optimization that we do using the traction parts and modifying the FPS at which the game runs. Two legal maneuvers that all participants today are able to use. It doesn't affect the way the game is played very much, but it can make the difference and help on some tracks. Here on Uvo you need high traction, so you're gonna take the highest traction upgrade usually, which is 600. It's gonna make your pod very sticky to the track, and the high FPS is gonna help with that. So you go 60 FPS, which is the maximum tolerated for this game.
Another thing I saw while you were in that explanation, DU made a slight change to the AI buddy you can bring with you. You can change their speed to slow, average, or fast, and I don't know if that changes up how they interact with the asteroids in the tunnel, but DU making that switch in the middle of the run here. We're running out of time, y'all. I think we have
Yes.
about a minute left.
Oh,
So
the
one quick
wandering.
thing to note before we head into it.
Yes.
Overtime does exist. If you are in the middle of a run as the time expires, you can complete that run. But if you botch that run, you're done. Your Dunyan rings. And
And I'm gonna
Knock
prepare
is,
the pencils down.
oh, Knock has their time as a 311.524, which is an improvement. And they are locked in. Lilac has another time, 346.761. Not as fast as previous. So we are waiting on DU. Unless my stream is lagging and Knock was able to get in another start. Were they able to? I think so.
I
But they
guess
hit
you
restart.
is here on lap 2. Not got her restart. Lilac seems to be frozen here.
I think Lilac is done.
Alright, waiting for your signal to warn the players that it's over.
Yeah, our time's up.
Time's up. Okay.
Yeah, we closed that about 20 seconds ago. I don't know if you heard the beeping. But when it comes to overtime, if you're in the middle of a run, you can complete that run. But if you make a mistake, that run is dead and you are done.
Alright. So, Knock restarted at the right moment. I warned the players that it's over. Very last run. What are they going to do?
Oh, Knock is done.
And ouch! Knock is
And
done.
DU is
Yeah,
done. Oh.
that 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 hurt a lot.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Last moment happened to me as well, I guess. I don't
But we
remember
have our
correctly.
times for the first board locked in. DigitalUnity with a 306.132. Nuck with a 311.524, and Lilac with a 345.633. If you want to take a quick break, get some water, stay hydrated. I know I'm going to.
Speaking of staying
Before we get the next course set up.
I just went to take something to drink. All right. We're going to leave some time for the players to get ready for the next one.
Next course is going to be 25 minutes on Zuba Challenge. And oh boy, this course is loaded. It's going to be a longer course than Vengeance, and it's got the leanest, meanest, destruction machinist obstacle in the galaxy that takes no prisoners and leaves none standing. The Dozer.
This Dozer inspired one person participating to this qualifiers match today, Nuck, to make some pixel art. And this pixel art became a sticker we could use on the server, and it says Dozer Awareness. And you can see the infamous Dozer on it, ready to strike. You gotta know where it is on lap 3. Actually, you gotta know where it is at any lap. But
because as every lap goes by, that Dozer gets closer and closer to the top of the hill, and when it's at the apex, you're in the danger zone.
Oh yeah. The Dozer is gonna be way up on the hill, and the only way you're gonna have to go past it is going through one of his treads. But sometimes it can be trickier than it sounds.
Dozer is definitely a tricky little one. Well, tricky big one. Specifically because the hitboxes, I believe they're only on the front and back of the treads, so you actually have to finagle your angle through the side, the interior side of the left tread, and then exit out the back right.
Alright, apparently the players are ready. I am going to give them the countdown.
I will get the 20-minute start ready.
It's 25 minutes. And 20 minutes for... Jeez, where is it? Okay. Alright. We got the 20 minutes timer. So I can give the 5 minutes warning to the players here, and I guess that here we go. Some delay on digital stream. Or some freeze.
Are we underway?
Well, I gave him the start, but for now the stream, as always, is late. So you can see the organization of any match. It has to be precise. It has to be fair and square. And I guess that we're off.
Yep. 25 minutes on Zuga Challenge. Now, it's definitely longer than Vengeance. You're adding about an extra minute of race time on the regular, and you're going to have a lot more stuff in terms of obstacles to work around, but most of it's stationary instead of being asteroids in a tunnel or bad collision. And there are a lot of good straightaways, but not as much fast terrain to take advantage of. Heat management is going to be key on those straightaways because you want to be having as much speed as possible going into spots like the market and corkscrew cage.
And speaking of market, Nuck just crossed it, entering the cage tunnels right after. We can see finally DU has started on his side.
Heading up to that tricky turn before the lava jump. I think it's lava. It's not your friend, that's the bottom line. heading up the ramp towards the final run. And Knock is going to be the first one to introduce us to the menace of the day.
The
On lap
Jones
one,
Run.
on lap
And
one, it's pretty forgiving.
what a nice reference, because she made the sticker. So she's got the privilege of getting through here in first.
We ever
Lilac
figure out who's
goes in on the dozer. Ouch!
Oh no! Dozer claims another one. We will not be keeping count. Oh no! Knock
In
with a scrape
memory
on the
of
stationary
Nog
dozer.
and Lilac. Oh man. The stationary ones are the obstacles you were talking about at the beginning of the race. Radiant.
All those dozers are claiming lives today. Oh boy. Excavator. Earth mover. Dirt shifter. We got names for these all day. DU with a long boost holding corkscrew cage going up towards tricky turn with a little bit of a scrape.
Is it going to be the better strategy though?
That I'm not sure about. DU heading
Anyway,
up his
yeah,
time
I
for the final
guess
run.
all players are just aiming for the banker time for now, so this doesn't have too much importance. The 25 minutes time limit to me
DU
felt
navigating
like
lap one
being enough.
dozer. Posting a 127.31 for their time. Good times for Zuga are in the 415 to 430 range. That's the par you're going to want to hit. And stream lag is tearing into us today. My goodness. And I don't think I have a way to fix that. Lilac making their turn up to the final run. Lap 2 dozer is going to be in a bit of a different spot with their time compared to everyone else. But they navigate it cleanly, and they're on to the start-finish line.
Indeed, that was a nice movement through the whole dozer section.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Careful with those scrapes. They're going to cost you. Repairs, they help, but if you take too many scrapes mid-repair, your engines are going to be taking more damage than you can fix. Digital on the way to the second lap dozer. Let's see where it winds up on that hill.
For some reason, Nux
He's going to
Stream
be able to take the wall, and he navigates it on to start-finish line for the second time. Sliding around the corner to stay on the boost. Nox Stream is iced. My goodness.
And I guess Lilacs is stone cold too.
This ain't good. Man, this is rough.
Indeed. As you said in the comments section, I'm having a look at it to see if any of the people in the audience are asking us questions during the match. You know, you can do this. We will try, and I mean it, try to answer you as much as we can.
DU with a good boost hold heading out of the corkscrew cage.
Crossing the bridge.
And he's on the final run. Make or break time. He keeps this pace up. He's looking at about a 425 to a 428. But he's got to navigate the ultimate obstacle.
And it is now
the
dozer awareness better kick in, and nice! That was the proper way of doing things.
22, 23,
and it's a sub 424. It's a sub 424. Let's look at the numbers.
423.919.
4.
Well
time
done.
has been registered. Apparently, Lilac's stream is back on again. I'm gonna try and watch what was happening on the Tournaments Live channel. Apparently nothing wrong. Perfect. Oh, it freezes again.
I'm getting too many freezes. I have no idea what's going on Knock and Lilac's end.
Alright,
This is rough.
I'm just gonna ask both of them.
Knock giving us the idea that Ben Quadraneros always stalls at the start line. DU with a rough bump in the market. Lilac going through Corkscrew Cage. At least we got 2 races to watch now. Man, that lag is hurting. Lilac and DU pretty much the same spot. Lilac getting their jump over the lava pit. And they're up and moving toward the final run. Now it's DU's turn to take a freeze. Oh my goodness.
It is Freeze Spotty.
Oh no!
Ouch. Lilac
Lilac
just got
taking a
crushed
restart.
by Dozer. Happens all the time.
And the lag is so heavy that I don't know if Knock or Lilac have a time. This is rough. But the show goes on. Knock on that super secret tech. Lilac making their way up to. Oh no! A crash into the barriers.
Okay, I just informed. Alright. Nock is restarting her restream. Alright.
And now we are at full stop. Everyone is iced. You were saying that one person was stone cold? Now everyone is. Okay, DU's back. Cruising through the market, getting ready to head to Corkscrew Cage.
Alright.
Holding the boost, playing gutsy, making sure not to underheat because heat is a valuable. Oh no!
Alright.
DU with a
Managing the
crash.
issues.
DU taking a moment to hit the pause screen. With Ben, with any pod, actually, the one thing you never want to do is underheat, which is how your boost system works. You can boost for as long as you can, but eventually your pod's going to overheat and catch fire. And until that happens, you keep on building up that heat. If you are racing with that meter at 0, you're burning time. But as long as you have that meter filled up at least a bit, you are using your heat properly. If you're underheating, you're burning time. Lilac making it through the market.
Inform the staff about the lags occurring here.
Thank you for handling that on the technical end. Lilac taking those slides through Corkscrew Cage, heading up toward the tricky turn. Ooh, right. Decent bump.
I don't know if anybody.
Oh no! Lilac taking a scrape on the collision, going up toward the boost jump. Zuga is not taking any prisoners today. We are having a lot of crashes here.
All right. Trying to fix the issue. There being some people. Volunteer. Sigma.
We're trying to fix these technical problems as best we can. Folks managing it better than I, that's for sure. DU with a new personal best lap. Looks like a 125 or 126.88.
All right. I just pinged Sigma. Sorry, people. Right, good. Sorry, people, if I'm not very talkative for a commentator. I was on it. For Nox issue, apparently it's getting taken care of.
If it was that easy, Hellfire, everyone would be doing it. Lilac and DU maintaining the racing as we're going along. Lilac about to pull up to the dozer.
Nox is starting a local record so she can keep going.
And Lilac navigates lap 1 dozer. They're moving on to start finish. And now it's DU's turn to be iced. Lilac with a new personal best lap of what looks like a 144.08. But there's still a lot of race left to go if they want to hold that record.
We got 2 frames of DU, and it's back on again, I guess. 127.22 for his second lap.
And this is a run for DU where his first lap was a personal best lap. So if he maintains this pace, he might improve on his overall time again. Meanwhile, Lilac cruising towards the market, building up that heat, going in towards the marketplace. Well, it looks like hitting the brakes and the slide going into market, making sure they take it as safe as possible. You're going to want to take the left path in Corkscrew Cage because it is slightly faster than the right.
That is indeed good advice.
Good question. Why is there no game sound? Do we have game audio from whoever's in the lead?
Well, apparently we got no audio for some reason. But I don't know who makes the audio. Oh yeah, I know why we got no sound. It's because we're using Nox audio for now.
Oh,
Maybe
no!
I'm gonna switch to digital for the audio, so we can get some audio. Alright, did it. So the restream gets a bit animated. Sorry, Nock, we stripped you of. Oh! Nock is back on, that's perfect. I'm gonna inform.
Oh my goodness. Digital, we missed his upgrade time, but he's got it 422.605. Goodness, technical difficulties are keeping our eyes away from the good stuff.
Alright, 422.605.
And Nock is iced again. My goodness.
I guess it's gonna come back up again. People are just freezing out during that session.
Even through all the crashes, Lilac is going for it to preserve a time.
Oh yeah, we gotta keep our eyes on that one.
If you want to handle the technical stuff, I can handle what's going on. Lilac is iced. Oh my goodness.
It's a tough situation here on Speed Gaming too. We're doing everything we can, ladies and gentlemen. But internet works against us today. Alright.
Digital Unity keeping at it.
Stigma informed me that he cannot get it to pull at the correct frame, and he'll need to do a restart of the stream before the next race.
Oh boy. Nock, however, is carrying on with a 208 going into the second marketplace. Oh! DU with another crash. I am hoping that Nock gets this run in the books because they need a time pretty good with what's going on their end. I am not sure how it's going to work with them getting extra time or not, but for the moment, they're maintaining this run. Firing off the boost going over the lava jump. No hits on collision. On to the final run in lap 2. Lap 2 dozer is a little bit less forgiving than lap 1, but it's still a threat. And they are going for the side wall. They're not over the dozer. They take a crash. Oh, man.
Oh,
Time is winding down. We've got about 8.5 minutes to go.
all right. The restart is only gonna take 15 seconds when it's gonna occur. I'm keeping you informed of the situation.
Much appreciated.
We're gonna try to mark the times. I don't know if you've seen anything from Lilac yet.
I have not seen a time from Lilac yet.
Oh,
Only ones I have in the books right now are from Digital.
I guess we may have to restart this race. I don't know. Yeah, it's tricky because if we can get no time from the participants, yeah.
That's definitely not something you want to post on the record.
Really
The
not
issue is we just...
ideal. Maybe I'm gonna tell Signo and
That's the issue here. We know they're racing. We just don't know if they have any times because they've been iced on stream. It figures this would happen on the 25th anniversary of the game. I do know that Nock is streaming this on their end, so they do have times we can go back and verify.
Yeah, for not, yes. And I guess she also told Lilac to do so. Because they think they're playing together. All we need is one time from both of them. I'm gonna have a look at my timer. Oh my god, the 5 minutes warning is soon.
Yeah, time is not in their favor. Currently, DU is the only one with a time on deck that we know of.
I'm gonna let you have a look at the times for now.
So far, we've only got one. The high for DigitalUnity is a 422.605. But there's still about 65 minutes to make magic happen. As long as you're in the middle of a run, you've got something going. Nock pulling up on the boost jump. On to the final run. And now DigitalUnity's iced.
Alright. 5 minutes.
Nock navigates lap 1 dozer. They're on to start finish. Lilac boosting up to the final run. DigitalUnity going through tricky turn. Everyone's moving. Everyone's gunning it. Lilac makes it through lap 2 dozer.
Nice save from Lilac.
Yeah, that looked pretty dicey. I thought we were done. Digital. Oh no!
Ouch!
Digital gets dozed.
Digital better take this opportunity to restart quick. And to restart real quick.
4 minutes is still a lot of time. Always on tilt. We get tilted around here. We're pod racers.
Exactly.
Lilac's still sliding through the market.
Alright. I'm gonna check.
Nock's still iced. Come on, Lilac. Bring it home. You got this.
Digital, what are you doing? Digital, restart quick!
Time is wasted. Speaking of time, we're probably about to get one from Lilac. They are boosting on the way towards the final dozer.
Yeah, I'm praying for it to be
Because of the
readable.
later pace, they're in a much better position. Lap 3 Dozer is no effort for that one.
We are
And
one
Lilac
with
has a
the
time in the
force,
books.
and the force is with us. We
5:12.
got a Lilac time, 5:12.33.
5:12.326. Lilac is in the books.
I just hope we get a time from Knock. She apparently restarted. Alright. I'm trying to keep everybody informed. Perfect.
Oh,
No.
DU taking a hit in Corkscrew Cage.
I'm gonna rely on you, Radiant, to tell me when it's over.
We have about 2.5, 3 minutes to go. I've got about 3
Alright.
minutes on my end. Knock navigates lap 1 Dozer. DU takes another hit.
What is DU doing?
I think he's done. I think he's taking a break.
I guess so.
He got 2 solid times, that's for sure. A 4:23 and a 4:22. I believe that puts him very close to the podium.
Well, some of the best times are around 4:16, 17, I guess. I don't remember exactly. Maybe the best from them is a 4:15? I don't really remember. But I know that 4:22 is pretty good time, indeed. Solid.
Come on, Knock. Come on, Knock. Unfreeze. There we go.
It's only lap 2. So I hope this doesn't...
I'm hoping this is the one.
Yeah.
They make it over the boost jump. No hits on collision. Moving up to the final run.
And this may have to be the one, because there's not much time for restarts anymore.
Nope. You have about 1:30 to go. Lap 2 Dozer is not navigated. Oh no. They're playing it out.
Good God almighty! Knock is broken in half!
Yeah, broken in half, quarters, pieces everywhere. But they're playing it out because they got a time in the books.
Knock putting the pressure on the boost.
Pedal to the metal. Only way to
Try
live
to
around
keep her
here.
heat as good as she can.
Take a
I find
turn.
it ironic that the Dozer got her. It's unfair, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you can show your respect to it, but that Dozer is not going to show respect back to you.
Oh. I
30
usually tend to
seconds.
say that the Dozer is my friend because I'm aware of it now, but the thing is, on my bank of time, it still got me. So, friend, I better be careful who I'm friends with.
Knock is out of Corkscrew Cage. They put on a good last lap. They can still make a 4:30.
Alright. All
Heading up to the
prayers
final run.
for the elements to be with us.
Time is up. Pencils down. Lap 3 Dozer. Make or break it. No!
Oh shit.
No.
Oops. Sorry for the swearing. It just went organic. That's...
And the
it's
final time we have is 4:38.496.
438.496.
Dozer being just as brutal as the entire stream. That lag is brutal.
All of this is very rich in emotions. Gee. Man. We got times for everybody.
Is Knock aware that we're all finished up with this track? They're out of time?
Yes. Her stream is... She may have restarted. Yeah, she may have restarted in the right time because the delay of the stream. I
I
didn't
guess we let
tell
it
this
run.
long ago. Yeah, maybe she's doing her last restart. Problem is, guess what happened? She's
She's
freezing
iced.
again.
Nope, we're up. Pulling into the market on pretty high heat.
All right, I'm gonna tell.
Navigating through corkscrew cage. At this
Oh,
point, we're in overtime, so everything you do has to count. Every mistake will cost you, and that dozer is extra threatening. Boosting over the pit. Little scrape on the way up. It looks like DU and Lilac are both iced right now, so Knock is center stage. Lap 1 dozer poses no chance.
I guess we're gonna go back to Knock for the audio. Making the transfer back to her again.
DU is no longer iced.
DJ DA is sorry for the lack of vroom vroom noises during your pod racing experience. We fixed it, and we are waiting for the stream delay to take this into account.
Come on, Knock. Bring it home. It's a long way to go. About 4 minutes and 25 seconds left on the course. Putting good slides through the market, staying on the gas. Not boosting as aggressively in the corkscrew cage as DU was, but still getting a lot of speed out of it. Come on, Knock.
This is so incredibly intense.
Because I really, around here, we live for the fast times and improvements. Especially in quals, you just want to see it done well.
Lap 2 closing in on Dozer.
Here we
I'm praying,
go.
I'm
And
hoping.
no,
Ouch! It was a
that's a
bold
wrap.
move. It was a bold move. Didn't find its reward. Props to Knock.
And now we go into the third and final course of the qualification suite. 10 minutes on Sebulba's Legacy.
I am
This is your
informing you,
week.
ladies and gentlemen, that the staff is going to restart the stream. It's gonna take approximately 15 seconds, but it's in order we get somewhat rid of the lag. And I hope it is gonna be for good for this stream. Getting everybody informed that the stream is gonna restart on the participants side. Okay.
Oh boy. I really hope that stream reset helps us with the lag problem because that was a brutal showing by the connections.
All right.
Man.
So for now, apparently we're still with you from the commentary booth. Our participants are getting some time to practice. All the while the issues are resolved. Alright. The staff is going to restart the stream imminently. Props to you, Sigma, by the way. Alright. I
Lock
don't know
and
if
load for the
you're still with
final
me,
course.
Radiant.
I am still
Okay,
here, buddy.
perfect. And I guess we're back live with you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, it's all hands on deck right now.
All right, stream is up again.
If you would like to give them the countdown, if everyone's in position. It looks like everyone's iced at the moment, but everyone's on screen and on SL.
All right.
Have they been given the counts?
All right. I guess everything is gonna be up and running. All right, perfect. It looks good.
It looks better. We're still getting them again iced a little bit.
Oh, oh. All right. I got informed that there are weird audio syncing issues, so the fix isn't gonna be perfect, but at least it should work.
Something's better than nothing at this point. Oh man, this is not how I would have wanted this to go.
I will invite you in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, to tell us if the audio sounds weird, and I'm gonna try switching to another player's audio.
Have they been given the start countdown yet?
Nope. I'm gonna tell them. Perfect. Wow. It has been a while since I last had to coordinate all these things together, but I guess I'm a bit rusty. I don't know what you're thinking about it, people, but we're trying our best.
Technical problems, the worst kind
All
of
right.
problems.
Waiting on you to tell us. All right, pinging the guy. So we can start this quickly.
According to you, we are good to go.
All right. Just waiting on digital so he says if it's good or not. I'm getting some pings that I'm clicking on mistakenly. What the hell? Always some distractions. Okay, perfect. Digital is ready. The countdown will be given. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you won't see a thing here for now, ladies and gentlemen, because of the stream delay. But just so you know, the signal has been given.
Let's hope the connection holds out for it. 10
Let,
short minutes on a terrifying track.
let's start our timers with a 5-minute warning. All right. It's kicking in. And now I guess everybody is ready. Okay, I guess we're off. No, not yet. Everybody standing by. Mikey said Palpatine loved EA. Do what must be done, Lord Burger. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy. Only then will you be able to be strong enough with the dark side to win the tournament. And I guess we're off.
Guys, we are underway. We've got 10 minutes on the clock.
And as JL would say, this is gonna be a real slobber knocker.
It's going to be rough. I'm still of the impression that 10 minutes on SL is absolutely merciless because this, of the Malastair courses, this being the one that is not based on a real life track, they got creative with this one. They did not spare any expense with it. Track time is going to be just under about 2 minutes as your par to hit, and there are a lot of two route portions of the track that you can take. Right off the bat, the first one you're going to take is the low route instead of going left and over that bridge. That'll save you the most amount of time. Then you're going to want to boost up and take the right through the canyon tunnel, which will lead back towards the final turns, and the wall. For the skips version of this track, you can actually ride that wall on the right and skip right to the next portion of the track. But for the full track version we're seeing here, you've got two options: the main lane up top or the low end tunnel, which is a very technical section that will save a very small amount of time if you do it right. Should you choose not to, however, you do get the speed of Ben going back towards start finish line, which, because of Ben's boost factor, is the best in the game.
And speaking of route, if you take the upper route like all participants just did, be careful not to get routed with the potential skips annihilation due to dipping too much down the rabbit hole.
Oh, DU with a crash going up towards the final turns. Yeah, that
And
tunnel
Nock
is
apparently
definitely...
crashed also at the end of a run. Apparently they know that they don't have much time, and indeed, it's very quick. Only 6 minutes 40 left. And Nock's stream has frozen digital as well.
I have Nock as being alive. They're on the move.
Slilag that's frozen, excuse me. Not again.
Lilac is unfrozen.
Alright,
DU
but she
is
was on lap
unfrozen.
3, so we don't know if she got a time or not.
Mikey's saying 156.
Around 156. Alright, I'm gonna...
We still have 7 minutes to go. Lilac with a crash. Digital making their way up to the final turns. Getting as much boost as he can with Ben. Going to be riding high heat going back toward the methane flats.
Alright, so Mikey Burger asking for Anakin DA? I don't like vengeance. It's coarse, it's rough, and it gets everywhere.
Come on, Digital. Closing in on the final turn. Just have to make that one part down the canyon.
Oh yeah. Oh, Knockers are starting. On lap 3, I don't know what happened.
DU's ice as he's closing in on a time.
Oh
Stream.
no, DU froze.
Why? I feel so helpless. I just want to see people race in fast pods. There we go.
Alright, we got a time. It's a
Digital with the courtesy stop.
1:52.87 at 8:71.
Thank you so much for stopping for a moment at the end of that one, DU.
And now
My
I'm
goodness.
gonna get the 5 minutes warning given.
Knock is iced. Lilac is still going. Digital's still going. Lilac is iced. Only for a moment.
Commentary here will probably resume.
It's pretty stop and go on my end.
Telling who's still alive and who's not. All right.
Lilac closing in on start-finish line for the first lap.
Waiting to see a time from Knock. Lilac getting a 50 seconds first lap. Digital approaching the end of lap 2.
Lilac heavy on the repairs.
The upper route, not getting routed, and a 37 seconds second lap. But Digital.
Knock on the way towards the canyon. Digital closing in on the midway point of his last lap.
Nice boost hole from Knock.
Navigating that canyon expertly, going in towards the final turns. Lilac heavy on the boost going towards start finish.
Maybe Digital is about to best his previous run. It's all we can hope for. Oh, it is strong. It's a 151. That's impressive.
151, 551. Awesome.
That
is an improvement.
That sounds like a thing that could be.
Oh no!
151, 551, yo.
Lilac with a crash in the canyon.
Oh man.
Not closing in on start finish.
Maybe we're gonna be able to get a time from Lilac.
Oh, sliding and scraping for Knock. Not good. Time is
almost
up.
Is going to get a 232.44.
445.
Excellent, got it. All eyes on Knock. I guess there's not very much time left.
You got about 2 minutes and 50 seconds left.
All right.
Oh, Lilac with a rough crash in the methane flats. Come on, Knock. Get a time in the books for us. Beat the freeze. On the boost going into the final turn, heading back towards start finish with what looks like a 39-second lap. 39.98. Digital with a 38.81. Everyone here gunning the throttle. It's going to be a quick close. Knock getting a little bit too high off the ground there, not able to keep the boost hold in the canyon, but they're right back at it.
Oh my god.
This is where magic happens. This is where legends are made.
Right after the tunnel, when you go downhill, there's a spot on which you can crash. Always feel tense here.
Digital with another 38-second time.
Entering lap 3. Knock on the boost hold. Nice boost hold. Very impressive.
Cuts it going into the canyon. DigitalUnity with a crash in the canyon.
Knock using the nose-up maneuver to survive the downhill section. Entering the last turn.
Closing in on the start finish. There we go. 154,
and it's going to be a pretty nice time of 155.720. Nice time from Knock.
And everyone's got a time in the books. We have about 50 seconds to go.
Beat one of my old times that I got on SL.
It looks like DigitalUnity is done for the run.
Apparently, yes, and he's displaying his favorite character, Futsang.
He was getting a temporary break from his 4 life sentences.
Lilac on the
However,
last run.
Lilac and
Maybe.
Nox still have a chance to get a reset in.
Is it over?
Nope, 20 seconds.
Alright.
Lilac is closing in on the end. They're heading out of the canyon. Be careful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and close.
Boom! Right synced up with your countdown.
And Lilac will close with an improvement. 228.71.
Wow. This is something like 4 seconds faster. 0.705.
Lilac has an updated time in the books.
Everybody's got
Nox-
their time. Nox got
Nox
a
still cruising through the canyon.
155.720. Digital's got a
Move.
151.551.
Nox closing out lap 2 with a 38.95.
Nice lap
They still
time
have a
from
chance to make
Nox.
some magic happen. Towards the first split. Closing in on the canyon. Make it work. Great boost hold. Slide around the corner. Be careful. There you go.
Oh, nice survival.
No boost on the way up. That could be risky.
I exactly know what it feels like. Oh man.
4, 5, 56.
And unfortunately, it's not gonna be APB. Because she already got a 155.720, so... And it's actually a good time. Man.
Stand.
Alright. Wow. That was intense.
It's been a rough one with all the connection issues, but when we get to good racing, it does not disappoint.
Alright. I'm gonna tell the participants to join us for the interview time. I'm gonna switch maybe to the pre-race screen before the interview. Alright. I guess people can now join us. Alright. I told them.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome, guys.
Oh, we lost digital.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody.
Oh, man.
That was an incredible experience.
Yeah. What an
It was
intense race. Alright. Most of it was problem solving for me, but thankfully everybody's got their time scored. I got everything. So that's cool.
Yeah, begrudgingly, we were kind of watching in a PowerPoint format for a good amount of the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh.
It was rough. We had a lot of... It was basically... Every one of you was rotating on shifts of who was in timeout. One person's screen was frozen, then it was 2, then everyone got ice. It was rough. But what we did see, we got some good times in the books, and we got some nice navigations of the dozer. Very nicely done.
I'm impressed with myself for PBing on all 3 tracks.
Same.
Yeah. You put up some serious performance here.
You guys definitely showed out today. Very nicely done.
Yeah, PB's on all of those tracks for both of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happiest with Vengeance. I managed to shave like 35 seconds off of my PB, so
Hell
felt-
yeah.
that felt good.
I'm impressed with the fact that I got those because I've been doing a lot of practice of these qualifier tracks, and I forgot to switch my TGFD file.
Oh. Uh-huh.
So those are genuine PBs.
Wow.
Very nice.
You love to see it.
It
And while
happened
we're here,
live on Speed Gaming 2.
seeing as it is the 25th anniversary of the game, what are our thoughts on the game in particular? Just all around. Points we could improve on, favorite parts of it.
Let's celebrate
Well, we
it
got you here.
together, guys.
We need a new one.
No, this is
We'll
perfect.
need a new one.
No
That'll
changes. No
complicate
changes
things.
necessary.
I would clean up some of the invisible hitboxes
Oh,
and
please.
death floors that tend to get you, but I
Oh,
would
yeah.
pick a frame rate, set the physics to that. I would pick I don't think I'd change any of the tracks. I'm not even sure I would go higher poly on the tracks.
Keep it retro and keep it classic.
I think that the sharpness of the corners and the graphics really help with the feeling of speed. I think if you change too much about this, you get something that doesn't feel quite right.
I think
You get Racer Revenge.
Yeah. What game? I don't think that one exists. No, I don't think there's a game quite like this one. In terms of just both the strange ways that the frame rate plays with all of the physics, and also just the uniqueness of the racing style and everything else. I know that there is one member of our community has created a game similar to this one, much more cleaned up and probably a lot less death spots on the floor.
Alright, Lilac, I
anything,
don't
be a-
know if you want to give us your opinion. I'm just informing you that your mic is off.
Oh, I'm
Are you not hearing her through mine?
Oh, we can hear. Yeah, it's just weird that.
Yes, it is. Our setups are right next to each other, so we're on one mic.
Oh,
Yeah, you can share one. Perfect.
sharing is caring.
Yes.
Alright.
Wow, I'm
Alright.
Well,
Qualifier, everybody. Looking forward to watching back the VOD. I want to see that Zugger run
It's-
from Digital. That was a wicked time.
yeah, I'm
It's
surprised I got that time myself.
you're
it's going to be
see
kind of
parts
dicey
it.
because the stream was very stop and go-ish. We had a lot of connection issues.
Yeah. You say dicey, I was about to say coin flippy because it was like on and off, and on again, and off again.
It took
I'm
a
sure
point where
that
we had to
when-
restart the stream.
I'm sure
Thankfully,
that when
we
it comes
solved the
time
issue.
I was gonna say something.
Yeah,
Go
go
for it.
ahead, Digital. Sorry,
I'm
man.
sure that when it comes time for Lightning to make the VOD that goes onto YouTube, he'll be asking us for all of our streams individually.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
No,
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
But thankfully, everybody here could get their time registered. I've got everything. Maybe I can do a quick recap of these for the audience and everybody before we.
That would be wonderful.
That would be
All right,
great.
that's
I'm gonna
perfect.
see what we're
So, for you, Digital, you got a 306.132 on Vengeance, you got a 422.605 on Zuga Challenge, and you got a staggering 151.551 on Sebulba's Legacy. Coming
I'm
to you now,
impressed.
you got a 311.735 on Vengeance, very similar to mine. You've got a 438.496 on Zuget Challenge and a 155.720 on Sebulba's Legacy.
That's
And
very
for
good.
you, Lilac, you got a 345.633 on Vengeance, a 5 minutes 12 seconds and 326 on Zuget's Challenge, and you got
Not bad.
a 228.705 On ce Bulbous Legacy.
I hit
So
my
everybody
goals.
did well.
Yes. Say I hit my goals of beating my personal bests. I'm happy.
Yeah. From what I've seen, you tried to put up the best possible performance. You didn't back down, went for it, and that deserves all the respect.
Thanks.
I'm
Nice.
impressed with all those times. Everybody did well today.
Yeah,
Yeah, nice performance from everybody. I was about to say it. You're reading my mind.
Who's next qualifier?
I guess it's gonna happen tomorrow. It's gonna be Nacho and Harold, and I'm gonna be on commentary with Tommy Ray this time.
Mhm.
I'm excited for it. And then there's gonna be maybe 3 hours later. I guess it's Mikey. Let me tell you the program. I'm gonna check in the events. Okay, it's gonna be Mikey Burger and Magus, and Domire and Game Draco are gonna be on commentary.
That's going to be a
Draco
good one.
comes!
So you know everything, guys. Well, I think it's time for the thanks.
Sorry?
So I want to thank all the participants here. Thank you guys for the racing you put up today. I also want to thank my co-commentator, Radiant Variant. Excellent performance.
Always
I
here,
wanna
always on
thank-
hand.
I want to thank Sigma from the SpeedGaming team that solved the streaming issue. Yeah. Thanks also to all the audience. We love you guys.
And we are signing out.
Yep, thanks everyone. Happy racing.
Keep your goggles on and your engines tuned.
And stick around for the qualifying rounds for tomorrow.
Alright, people. I guess we're gonna see you around.
Peace!